Hey everyone, it's Aaron and also kind of sort of Oliver. He's hanging out over here, being weird as usual. And in today's video, I am going to be doing something that I had mentioned a couple of weeks ago, which is to do the swatch testing of the lip glossary lipstick palette, whatever you want to call it, sampler pack. I had gotten this as a one of the items from an Ulta online haul and asked if you guys would be interested in seeing me try them out, and you said yes. So I'm gonna do that, and hopefully it will be a nice video for ASMR. And also, if you're interested, I could really use your help, and I will explain why. This is going to be a little bit of a ramble video as well. So, for those of you who may not have seen the whole video, essentially this is called the Lip Glossary Lipstick Vault, which is obviously a very extra name, and it is an Ulta beauty product, by the Ulta company, and inside there are 16 little lip glosses, and they come in 4 different categories. There's lip gloss, lip oil, high shine lipstick, and matte lipstick, and that's what they look like. They are very cute in my opinion with their little rose gold tops. So I'm gonna get started because I don't know how long this is gonna take. And what I've decided to do is I'm gonna start with the lip glosses because I'm not really sure if they're gonna show up. I mean, they're just really light. And then I have my sensitive skin micellar cleansing wipes to clean my lips off in between, and we will see what they look like. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna start with the glosses first, which are these ones right here. And as I had mentioned in the first video, unfortunately they don't have names like sunset or whatever they normally name them, like sinful red or whatever. So I'm gonna just call them numbers. Like I'm just gonna go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to end with the matte ones because they stay on, like they don't wipe off as easily, I guess. So, alright, let's start. The first one is this. It looks very pink and light. So this is going to be number 1. So this is the first one. It doesn't look like anything. It's just like a top gloss or something. So this is number 2. This is number 2, and it also doesn't, at least in my opinion, look like anything besides maybe just like a top gloss again. Like you can see there's something on there, but not like a noticeable color change as much as a little tiny bit of a shimmer, I guess. So this is number 3. And I think it might be the only gloss so far that kind of has a little bit of a tint to it. It's kind of like a salmon color, I would say. I had mentioned that this was probably going to be a little bit of a ramble video too. And so other than for fun ASMR purposes of trying the colors on, the reason why I mentioned that if you're interested I could use your help is because it would be really awesome if you guys could look at all the different lipsticks on me and let me know which one or a few that you think look the best. You're also welcome to tell me the ones that I should never wear. You're not gonna hurt my feelings, and I'll probably know too that they look really bad. But sometimes I think people are overly judgy of themselves, like maybe not willing to go as much out on a limb to wear something bold because they're not sure how it looks, even though it looks really good. So if any of these look like something I should wear again or look really, really awesome, like you think they're my color or whatever you want to call it, please let me know. And there's a very specific reason for that. Also, this is number 4, and I'm going to skip it because it truly has no color to it. It is just a like white or translucent gloss, and the purpose of this video is really to like try on different colors, so I'll just use that if I ever just want like a nice gloss, although I have a couple of those already. Also, my face is probably going to get progressively more red from this because I keep wiping like my mouth area, so now it's all angry and tomatoey, but it's fine. So this is the first tinted lip oil. So this is going to be number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what they call a lip oil. I'm not sure I've ever had a lip oil before. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out. Okay, so this is number 5. I tend to think that it's too like mauve-y and kind of just like blends into my face, which I'm not sure if that's what's supposed to happen. Like it's supposed to be very neutral, but I'm not really sure how I feel about it. But this is not about how I feel about it, it's about how you feel about it. So again, I'm always going to be overly judgy of how it looks on me. So this is number 6. It's kind of like a shimmery pink, I would say. And I'm definitely understanding the lip oil consistency with this one. It's definitely got a very like smooth, slick feeling to it. So it's thick, I think, too. Like it has like a very, like it slides over your lips very easily. It's not overly shiny, but it is overly like slippery, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what it looks like. The reason, again, why there's a specific reason that I'm kind of doing this and asking for your help is because kind of like hinted at this or said it specifically in my comment section. If anybody, like if I kind of struck up conversations with people and stuff like that, but it's nothing that I've really come out and said on here. I am working on another project. It is a blog, a podcast, and a YouTube channel, and it has been in the works for over a year now, and so there's been a lot of preparation, a lot of like outlining and many Google Drive folders and research and stuff like that. But the time has finally come to start actually filming like episodes for the show. And so all of a sudden I'm getting very like nervous, which is different than I normally feel when I film. I'm nervous and excited, like not just nervous, like terrified nervous, but nervous in the sense of when I'm on here on my ASMR channel, I think I can speak for a lot of people that do ASMR videos in the sense that there's a tendency to be more experimental, more open to like trying things out, different looks, different like characters, or you know, in my case, in my last video, straight up singing to hundreds of people. But I've always felt comfortable and not like perfectionistic, just sort of having a lot of fun and willing to try a lot of different like looks and feels and stuff like that. But with this, it's different because even though it is for fun, like even though I am excited about it, it is like, it's different in that I feel very pressured to have like the right first impression, to not look back on these videos and say like, oh my gosh, what was I wearing, what was I doing? Because my intention for this project is to make it widely known in the sense of like using a lot of my social media and public relations knowledge to spread the word about it, you know, possibly be interviewed by other podcasts or other channels and build like a following with it. And so, you know, from if you've watched my videos before, that I don't actually know a lot about makeup. I've learned a lot from, I think, doing these videos and trying out products and just seeing what sticks. But no, I'm hoping that you guys can give me like an honest opinion of how these look, because I do need to really put a lot of thought into that before I start filming pretty seriously. So this is number 7 in the it looks more like mauve purpley in here, but it comes off, I think, a little nicer actually on. So this is number 8, and I think the best way I could describe it is it looks like my lips are frosted. So look out, frosted tips, because now we have frosted lips. So yeah, that's baby pink frosty number 8. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our next category, which is high shine liquid lipstick. Alright, so this is number 9, the first of the high shine liquid lipsticks. These, I'm not necessarily sure that I would consider it high shine. It's shiny. I thought it was gonna be like that drippy look, like very aggressively shiny, but it's like average shiny. That's fine with me, I don't care. So I think one of the other reasons that I'm feeling a little bit nervous is that apart from just wanting to look as, you know, presentable and aesthetically pleasing as possible, the subject matter for my new show is definitely more, I guess, for lack of a better term, serious than, you know, like beauty box videos and role plays and stuff like that. I always enjoy this in this sense of like I said earlier, kind of playing different characters or having fun just talking about products with you guys, and very chill, very, you know, the nature of ASMR is very chill. And so this new show that I'm doing is definitely a heavier subject matter, although almost everything is heavier than ASMR. It's nothing like where people are going to need a box of tissues to listen to it, you know, crying or whatever. There are going to be plenty of lighthearted moments, but you know, there's just a lot more at stake, I guess, for this, in the sense that I fully expect and am fully prepared, like mentally prepared, to lose some friends over it. So, more like acquaintances than friends, although I do have one very, very close friend who we may part ways over this, and I am prepared for that. So there's just a lot of energy around wanting to like get this whole thing right. So this is number 10, and it's straight up brown. I look like I put my lips in a bucket of fondue chocolate. So that's number 10 of the High Shine liquid lipstick variety. So this is number 11, and this is actually the color that I wore during my singing video. And I actually I did that video on purpose to actually sort of test my own boundaries of being comfortable on camera, and because I knew that if I could do something like that, which is like way out of my comfort zone, that I could kind of prove to myself that I can do these uncomfortable things and sort of like push through the nervousness to make some of these new videos. I was very proud of myself for doing that, and I think it really helped to, you know, prove to myself that I'm okay with being out of my comfort zone, and that I definitely can film these videos and be myself. I'm definitely getting more red, and I didn't put any like foundation on or anything because I knew I'd just be wiping it off anyway. So I'll have to use my redness spray later. So here we have number 12, which is another one that is significantly darker than anything I would normally wear. So this is the last one of the High Liquid Shine, the High Shine Liquid. So now we're going to move on to the last category, which is matte. So here we have number 13, which is the first matte lipstick. And I think that matte lipstick is so cool, like so fascinating, in that it goes on in this really cool, like almost velvety texture, and then dries like chalky, but it almost like becomes part of your lip, like you can drink and all that kind of stuff, and it just doesn't affect it. It doesn't come off on like the glass or the can or whatever, which is, I don't know, it's like modern miracles, I guess. So yeah, so I really appreciate you guys letting me know which ones that you like. My like setup and everything for the new show is pretty much complete. All I have left to do is get a new office chair, which I believe is coming today. So there's no more excuses to not film anything. I have a computer chair already that is really old and squeaky, and I mean, I can't even film anything in it. So that is, I needed to make sure that it worked with like my green screen and everything. So that's the last kind of piece to the puzzle, and